Greetings, everyone. Daniel Fonseca here, bringing you another episode. But before we dive in, make sure to drop a like to show your support and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're delving into the fascinating history of Jiu-Jitsu, the mother of all martial arts. Jiu-Jitsu originated in Asia approximately 3,600 years ago. There are three main theories regarding its beginnings. The most widely accepted is that it emerged in Japan. Another theory suggests it began in India, where Buddhist monks practiced it, later carrying it to China and eventually Japan as part of Buddhism's spread. The third perspective posits that Jiu-Jitsu originated in China. Despite debates about its origins, it was in Japan, within the samurai schools, that its techniques and strikes were honed. At the time, Jiu-Jitsu distinguished itself from rigid combat styles involving weapons like swords and daggers. The Japanese conceptualized Jiu-Jitsu as a self-defense method rooted in the philosophies of Buddhism. This martial art emphasized intelligence and technique over brute strength. Back then, even in Japan, there was confusion about its nomenclature. The term Jiu-Jitsu referred to its technical aspects, while Judo was used to describe its philosophical foundation. Known as the gentle art, Jiu-Jitsu stands out for its use of defensive techniques and strategic intelligence. The first recorded use of the term Jiu-Jitsu dates back to 1532, when it was introduced by Hisamori Takeuchi, founder of the first Jiu-Jitsu school in Japan. However, Jiu-Jitsu was not always well regarded until Jigoro Kano, a wise and innovative master and cultural figure, revolutionized the art in the late 1800s. He developed his own version, called Judo, which maintained the fundamental principles of combat while modernizing the techniques. By 1925, the Japanese government officially recognized Judo, and it became a standard part of public school curriculums, as Jiu-Jitsu was initially considered unsuitable for teaching to the Western world. In 1914, Mitsuo Maeda, also known as Count Koma, arrived in Brazil and settled in Belém do Pará as the Japanese consul. Despite his diplomatic role, Maeda continued teaching martial arts, mentoring Carlos Gracie, who later introduced his younger and frail brother, Helio Gracie, to the practice. Helio went on to develop his unique technique based on leverage, making it possible for smaller practitioners to overcome stronger opponents. Helio Gracie lived to the age of 95, passing away in 2009. According to his family, he was still teaching and training on the mats until 10 days before his death. Early on, he realized that the system worked exceptionally well on the ground, where body weight and leverage could maximize strength. This strategy, focusing on leverage and ground fighting, was Helio's significant contribution to the art, enabling weaker fighters to triumph over larger adversaries. The world witnessed the effectiveness of this approach during the inaugural Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, in 1993. Royce Gracie, weighing just 77 kilograms, defeated opponents significantly heavier, including a 95-kilogram fighter, using Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques, all in a single night. This electrifying display catapulted the martial art into global popularity. Today, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, is practiced in countless academies worldwide, Brazil, of course, and lots of other countries, including hundreds across the United States, Canada, Portugal, and many more. Leave in the comments what country you train BJJ from and what team you are part of.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Us!